Well, hello there everybody, how are you doing today? You got your brooms handy? Oh man, the dad jokes I could make right now. Woo! No, we are talking about sweeping today, and we're talking about one thing that really, and this is not clickbait at all, it really did revolutionize sweep picking for me in the way that I like to play a lot of arpeggios and utilizing sweep picking. So if you'd like tabs for this lesson, you can grab them down below. Don't forget about my free guitar course that I just launched, the fretboard decoder, that is down there as well. So we're gonna take the same concept, put it through 5 different arpeggio shapes, and I'm 100% confident that you'll be like, you know what, this makes sweeping so much easier. So let's go ahead and get going. All right, let's talk about example number 1. So normally in sweep picking, you know, it's kind of like a 1 note per string kind of dealio. Our left and right hand need to be very much in sync. You know, each time you change a note, you're changing a string. Not always, but the majority of the time, that's what's happening. So what I figured out is if I add a particular hammer-ons and pull-offs in here, it allows my right hand a little bit more time to just chill, you know, chill with it. And it makes it for a much more relaxed, you know, arpeggio when I'm, you know, trying to play it, and a little bit more of a rhythmic arpeggio is what I like to go for. So the first one we did here was an A minor 7 arpeggio, and it goes like this. Now what I'm doing here exactly is I'm starting on 9 on the G, and I pick that with a down, and then I hammer on to 12. That hammer-on is the key to this. Okay, so that's getting our G, which is our 7 that we need to add to make it a minor 7. Then I go to 10 on the B, which is a down. Then I go to 8 on the high. Okay, so there's 3 downs in a row. I'm still sweeping, but that one little hammer-on allowed my hand to relax a little bit more. Then I go to 12 on the high string, pull back off to 8. Then you go to 10, and then you go 12. So, okay, and that is up, up, up. So I have 3 downs and 3 ups now. So down, 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 up, pull off, up, up. And again, the pull off allows my hand to relax a little bit and kind of get more in position to get to that next string. Normally, if you do like an A minor arpeggio, you know, it's very, you know, very like constant. You're constantly changing strings. You know, and that's kind of tough. So when I go like this, my hand is so much more relaxed all of a sudden, and I love that feeling. You can do the whole arpeggio in this fashion as well. You can do a lot of different arpeggios, which we'll talk about here, of course. But that's the first one. So sit there with that and just get to where you can cycle that. And if you want to descend it, it's the same exact pattern. It never changes. So that's the first one here for you. All right, so next, again, the same technique is going to apply to all of this stuff. The next one we're working with is a G add 9 arpeggio. My favorite. I still love add 9. And basically we're doing it up here. And what we're doing here is we're adding our A note to a normal G major. So, and you can still do normal major arpeggios in this fashion if you wanted to. I'm just, you know, adding a little bit of flavor to them. So I'm going 12, hammer on to 14, which I'm using my middle finger and hammering on with my pinky, which is a down pick. 12 on the B, 10, 15, pull off to 10, back to 12, then 14, and I start over again. So that one, and you'll find that these first 4 in a row, they work together. So then we'll go to our next one. The last one's a major 7, a little bit funky, but we'll get to that one as well. But that's our second one, so like sit there with that one. This one's a little more challenging because we were leading with our middle finger. We don't do that a whole lot, but it's a good one to kind of get in practice. I guess you could use different fingers if you wanted to. more movement, I would recommend using your middle finger, but that's example number 2. Now example number 3. Now this one is, it could be, I guess, viewed as a couple different things. It could be like another A minor 7, but basically the way it's flowing with this transition, or this progression, is it's a C major and we're just adding the 6. C major 6. And what we have here is this. You're gonna go 12, hammer on to 14. Now it's the same 2 notes we did last time, but now you're gonna go pointer finger to ring finger. Then you're gonna go to 13 with your middle finger on the B, and then 12 on the high string, and then 15 pull off 12, 13, 14, 12. That's one of my favorite ones because it's very similar to like the normal major. But again, look how fast that transition is. Through those 3 strings. Now it's, my hand gets to relax. That's the whole point of this. I'm not so like frantic with my movements now. I'm very relaxed and calm. And this is actually how I do a lot of arpeggios. Example number 4. What is it good for? Nothing but arpeggios. All right, I'll quit. So next we have a diminished arpeggio. Now this one you could use your pinky if you want to. I use these 3 fingers. It just kind of works better in the grand, like if you want to do the full arpeggio. Arpeggio, or diminished, I keep saying arpeggio, diminished thing. That's for another day though. So we're up here and we're gonna go 12, hammer on to 15 on the G. Then I go 14, 12, 15, pull off 12, 14, 15. And then it starts over. Again, the picking, down hammer, down, down, up, pull off, up, up. Now if you know anything about diminished arpeggios, you can move this up 3 frets at a time or down. All right, now the last one here is another one of my favorite ones. It doesn't really flow with this progression, but I wanted to throw it in here because just like the add 9, I love major 7 arpeggios. I think they have a cool sound to them. And I messed that one up a little bit, but we're gonna roll with it. So we're doing this. And I thought it was kind of unique because it has a different fingering combination than what we've done so far. So you're gonna go like this, if I get hair on my mouth. 13, hammer on 14 on the G, then you roll your finger down to 14 on the B. 12, then you go 16, pull off 12, 14, 14. Don't bend it out of key like I did. Now, like I said, this one's kind of a challenging one because of rolling your finger. I'm really bad at rolling my finger, to be honest. So I like this because it's challenging me a little bit. But that's your major 7. Again, picking stays the same. That's why I love this, style of arpeggiating so much. No matter what I do, it's the same on all of them. Wherever I do the arpeggio, doesn't matter what key, any of it. They're all over the place, and it makes it so much more convenient and easy to kind of like I said, have rhythm to it versus just kind of like a blur of notes. Now there's like purpose behind a lot of these notes. Alrighty homies, that is going to be it for you here today. My voice is almost back to normal now, so I can almost start doing those high notes again. But not quite yet. So make sure you get the tab, check out the free fretboard decoder course, all that stuff, and I will be seeing you on the flippity flop later. Can you dig it?